Hello, Leos. I'm going to do your November reading. I have a spread that I want to do. I call it the Lover's Secret spread. It doesn't have to be a lover. It can be whoever you're dealing with. And I have the spread up for sale on my Etsy shop for $2.22 in case any of you like to do your own readings. You don't have to, but it's there. Let's see. I have some notes down I wanted to not forget to tell you. If any of this resonates with you, of course, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I decided to do something a little bit different. I've already done some signs for this month, but I was meditating today, and sometimes I don't know if all of y'all understand how meditation can put you in a parasympathetic state and be very healing. So in a way, this is healing for me and possibly for some of you. While I was meditating, I decided to visualize each sign for a brief moment and see what I got and write it down and bring it forward to you and see if any of you can relate. And when I saw Leo, I saw tears. I saw a blonde woman or a fair-haired woman on her knees in a long nightgown, and she was crying. And she was very, very heartbroken, feeling a deep loss. If that is any of you, I would like to know. And also, what's strange about it was I didn't even mean to pick up. I have these, the good tarot cards, and the meanings in them is kind of more like meditations as well. And the strangest thing about it was this popped out when I was moving them. And this woman looks so similar to what I saw in my vision, right? And see, this is the Lover's card in traditional tarot. And this just says love. And look at the big warm lion keeping her, comfortable, right? And it's got a Leo symbol on it. Yeah, it's on this side. Here's what's strange about it. Listen to what it says. The meaning for this deck. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. And here's another card that came out. This is really strange because I didn't expect to get this much for you guys before I even started. This Three of Air. Listen to what this says. Silver linings, natural departures, rejection is God's protection. A third party helps me to see the truth of the situation. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is Spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take place. It is my highest good to see the truth regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. I don't know why, but I feel like some of you needed to hear that, And this was also on the deck. Patience. I think some of you are going through a very difficult time. Very heartbroken. This was on top of the deck of my Druid cards, and this also means extreme heartbreak. And if any of y'all are going through that, I am so sorry. I want you to know that you are loved. You may not see it, but you are. Let's see, I do want to pull. The spread I'm doing actually uses 2 decks. It uses an oracle deck and also traditional tarot. So it helps me get a bigger view, and of course we'll still use clarifiers. Let's see. cards are really wanting to talk today. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what we got. This other person, you may not see what's going on in their head, but they feel very, very wounded too. You know, you're probably not the only one hurting. They feel pretty bruised up. They feel like they have had to fight for their rights and whatnot. And they're looking at all the options. You know, they have a lot of options in their mind, at least. They think there's a lot of things that they can be going towards, many different directions. They don't like any of the options, but they're looking at them all. And I think, I think they have been offered something new, and I think that they are going to end up in a relationship with someone and be really, really happy. You, on the other hand, if you stay in the same situation that you're in, looks like it's going to be just more fighting. The overall energy that's going on between you and this other person. Ooh. Oh, okay. Perhaps, you know, you kind of thought you were above the situation. You thought that maybe, you know, you weren't down in the mud with them, but you realize that you are. It's sad, but, you know, also, if you have acted out of character, you know, maybe you felt like you came off as acting very ugly or something, and it's embarrassing, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, beauty is beyond the looks. It's your character, isn't it? Yeah. I think you're going over stuff in your head about the way you went over things with this person. I think you probably were emotional. You might have come in telling them how you felt, but in a negative way. And you're still going over that in your head. And this person doesn't know. Like, this person has no idea how much you're thinking about this. And how I think you feel like you kind of lost out. You know, you were actually kind of like not taking an offer, if you know what I'm saying. Strange. Yeah, it looks like you're like looking away from that. Almost like, I don't know, I feel like maybe they offered some sense of peace or something and you didn't want it. You know, maybe this is someone that you've ended the relationship with and they kind of wanted to stay on good terms and you just couldn't handle it. And they're going to move on with a new relationship and be happy. It might have been someone who was married and had kids and a family and you found out about it. And they're going to move on without you and you're heartbroken over it. Which is ridiculous because, you know, yeah. And I've gotten this as the outcome, which is definitely separation. This is the overall energy, and that's not usually good. You know, when you get the sow reversed, the sow in Druid and Celtic mythology is a lot of nurturing. When it's reversed, it's kind of similar to maybe the Empress reversed in, you know, maybe greed or like acting ugly and not seeing the genuine beauty in things, stuff like that. Yeah, I think this person did get away with something. And I think that you had to actually rest and recover from that. Not for all of you, I'm sure, but for some of you, I do think that you were the third party and you didn't even know. And, you know, you told him how hurt you were. This person ended up like this is what they're focused on in their head, is how you injured them. You know, like however you expressed yourself to them, they are completely wounded over it. And this person seems to always be looking for more options. I don't really think that there's someone who is able to stick to one plan, and yet still they end up on top, which doesn't seem very fair, does it? Like, this is the outcome if they stay on the same trajectory. They have a lot of options and they're still going to end up happy. I don't know. Maybe they're real good at being manipulative, or maybe they're not a bad person. Maybe, you know, I don't know. And then this is how you are thinking. And this other person doesn't really understand that, okay? This is what you were doing that this other person cannot see. And this is like actually what you're dealing with at the moment. You know, I feel like if that's what you're dealing with and this person doesn't even know that, while they're getting something, I feel like you're losing something. Do you see what I'm saying? And I don't think they realize either you're losing something or refusing something. And this is your outcome if you stay on the same trajectory, which is, you know, of course, fighting, arguing, and whatnot. And this is kind of between both of you. I think there is going to be some sense of balance. You know, maybe this person is going to tell you two to be balanced about it. God, it is really strange because I think something happened to make you lose control and get out of your character. And I think it's weighing on you. And because of it, you're looking away. Like you know that you just have to walk away. Whatever the situation did made you have to literally walk away from it in order to find yourself again. And that's why you're in such a state of loss. Yeah. And then the other person, I feel like they might have offered you, for some of you, they do have a family that they're going back to and they're going to be happily ever after with them. I think for some of you, they are still going to offer you a relationship. You're busy looking away because you're too hurt. And this person is still offering you a relationship. They're actually, for just some of you, now not all of you, but for some of you, this person offering the relationship, they're planning it, and the outcome is going to be this. If they stay on the same trajectory, but of course you would have to change your stance because you're just going to argue with them over it. And the overall outcome is separation. So I really don't think many of you are going to take the offer. Like that's what they're heading towards, but I don't think you're going to accept it, if you see what I mean. And like I said, I do feel like some of you felt like this person got away with something they shouldn't have done. And I feel like you literally like got sick over it, you know? It was like a major, major wounding to your heart and your soul. I don't know. But I do think in this month of November, you know, you guys are going to have to deal with like saying no to this person. Because this person is not only focused on you, and you know that. Like, they've got other love interests, right? And you don't want someone who can't commit to just you. And I do want to do a reading soon for the November 8th, because there actually is going to be a total lunar eclipse in Taurus. And that's during the elections, which is really wild, right? Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to clarify this and see if I get anything more specific for some of you guys. It's hard for me to shuffle some of these bigger cards. I have such tiny hands. Yeah. Okay. But I just love this. It's what is it called? This deck right here. It's just so beautiful. It just called to me. Like, when I saw it, it's like the one. Like, I don't know, that deck, it just feels so amazing. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that they're trying to make an offer to you, but like it's like there's something tainted about it, you know? I think like you may have even tried to make an offer back to them, or you've thought about it, but it's just not, it's not working. Somehow. Okay. Got a tickle in my throat. Let's see. Yeah. you're deciding to walk away from this, you know? I feel like it's because even though this person may be offering love, there's something wrong with it. Like, it's off. Something very, very off about it. Let's see. I think you've been crying quite a bit about it too. Like, I know I had that vision about it, but I do. And that does remind me, let me bring this up. Okay. Outside influences that you may not be able to see. I think this person has even been told by others in their sphere that it's over, to end it. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you are a third party and this person is married and their husband or wife found out and they said, no, it's over, done, you know? And I think you had some people tell you too, you better get out while you can before you get in more trouble. Let's see. Oh. And this person's been trying to cling way too tightly to all of it. You know, wants it all, wants the cake, wants to eat it too. Is constantly, I think this person has a habit of trying to start new relationships, but doesn't want to lose old ones. You know? Like, is always trying to start something new. But it never finished, this person never finishes what they started. And I definitely don't think that this person has any ability to self-reflect or to act in the highest good for other people. This person is not going to actually look within at why they have this cycle. It's just the constant high, the constant need for new supply. Maybe dealing with a narcissist here. Narcissists are so charming. They can convince you of anything. They can convince you having an affair while they're married is okay. And you would actually fall for it because they're so manipulative that they can convince you things that you know are wrong is right. And break your heart, right? Let's see. Yeah. God, that's so sad. Okay, what's frustrating is like, here is this person gonna have all of this good life still. And you feel like this, like the Nine of Cups reversed, like you feel like you actually have lost a lot. Or like, let's say you didn't feel, you have. You've literally lost a lot. Yeah. For those of you that can relate to this, I'm like very, very much so not liking this other person. It's just sometimes, kind of makes you like sick, literally sick to your stomach that this person is getting away with what they're doing this month. But you know, it doesn't mean it's gonna, this is just for November, you know? So it's not a forever thing. They'll eventually get their karma, you know? I think, okay, I am seeing a little something here. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta stop. Cards, you keep speaking. Let me stop and focus. Okay. Ooh, I get chills. I know when I get these chills that I'm onto something. Okay, so I'm going to even say this before I read them all. I think you taught this person a lesson. You may be in a lot of pain, but you taught them a lesson. They don't really want to do this again. They may be attempting it still, but I think you taught them a lesson that they won't soon forget. My throat is getting tickly again. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everything I am seeing, I got Temperance again, this time it's reversed. All of this is reiterating what I was thinking. I really think that y'all were destined to meet because you're teaching them a very valuable lesson. I don't think it's sunk in yet. It's going to take time. But I don't think they expected you to walk away. I think they think they're that charming, that smooth of an operator that they're like, oh, this person can't let me go. Right? Let's see, where is this at? Okay, that's what I thought. I've written down fairy cards. I'm still not as used to them, so I'm making sure that it's the wands, and that's what I thought it was. Spring is the wands, and King of Wands reversed, Page of Wands upright, fire energy here. This person may be a fire sign too. It may just be you. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's like the Hierophant in reverse, which is like, to me, a lot of times it's like my divorce card. I know it's really any kind of negative institutional thing, can be legal matters, can be all kinds of stuff. But, okay. Even though it looks like they're going to be okay this month, like, you know, it shows that they're still going to be happy with their family and whatnot. I really do wonder if down the road that this other person isn't going to end it too. For those of you who are dealing with this whole third party situation. And for some of you, you may be the one who found out that your partner is cheating on you, and you're considering the big D or whatever. And, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Toodles! I hear you! Toodles is at the door, me mowing. Toot toots! I love you! It's my daughter's cat. Let me see. That is so cute because we're doing Leo. He's a ginger golden kitty and I love him so much. Almost all of our cats, our rescue cats, are gingers. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, got that twice. Oh. I got a strange feeling. Like, I still kind of want to clarify a little bit more. I know this, I gotta wrap this up. Already over 20 minutes. But I'm just thinking, like, okay. Yeah, from what I just keep reiterating the same thing. They're getting thrown out. Like, you're definitely not going to tolerate their crap anymore. They might even throw a little kind of pity party temper tantrum too to try to keep you. Maybe, obviously, that's not going to work. Yeah, I would just watch out that you don't even waste your energy anymore on them. You know what I mean? You don't have to sit there and tell them anything else. Like, I think you need to look at that. It comes right back out. I got it reversed, but it helped me. I mean, out of the middle of the cards, that's what I pull. You know? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why, but I felt like I need to tell you that, and then I'll wrap things up, okay? I think you're feeling very stuck because of this. And this right here, don't be over analytical and don't abandon your heart, okay? I know this person has wounded you deeply, but don't you dare let it ruin you. If you let them go, it's fine. But don't harden your heart, okay? Don't let this make you bitter. Don't let this cause you to be so cruel. I think that's kind of weighing on you, worrying you. I think you probably have been extremely cruel with this person because you felt like you had to be. And you probably did have to be. But you don't have to stay in that energy, all right? I love you. I bless you. Until next time.